What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, February 8th, and today we're going to be talking about TCG World. And I have a lot of exciting things to share with you all. Please stay tuned from the beginning until the end of the video. You do not want to miss out, and I cannot wait to share with you the breaking news. Now, with that said, before we begin, be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join our Patreon page. And also, please be aware of any scammers down in the comments below. I do not reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, email, or even private messages. I just don't do that. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys, with that said, let us begin. So what is the exciting news that I have to share with you all? Well, it is simply TCG World and Cryptolution are now in a partnership. You heard it right. We are officially in a partnership together, and I am personally very excited to bring Cryptolution into the TCG World Metaverse. Now, there's a lot we're going to cover here today. I want to tell you everything that's happening within TCG World, and stay tuned until the end because there's something juicy at the very tail end of this video. Now, let's start with the first one. Right now, Bored Ape Yacht Club is a gallery that's being set up right here in the TCG World. Now, this is located in the forest section. Now, what I like about this is that sooner or later, I feel like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, if you're familiar with it, is built on the Ethereum blockchain, but it's also being sold on OpenSea, and it's really gaining headlines. Celebrities left and right are buying Bored Ape Yacht Club, and we have people like Justin Bieber, Kevin Hart, Gary Vee, so many others. And right now, there is an incentivized way to get these celebrities to be a part of this gallery that's going to open up in this section right here. So hopefully we get to see that very, very soon. But if you hold a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, you may want to list it here in the gallery because there's going to be a lot of foot traffic in this space. So keep that in mind. Also, recently, posted on January 24th, one of the most popular tokens on Bitmart was TCG2, and TCG2 is the crypto coin that is circulating within the TCG world. We're actually going to be talking about how to buy that token and a lot of other bullishness around that. What else is there? Well, recently in Australia, there was an article published why some Australians are paying real money for virtual land in the metaverse. And what I found really interesting is that this lady named Lisa, who's a mother, she bought some land for her child. So the Sydney family buying plots for our children. Lisa, who runs a consulting business in Sydney, and her husband, a federal public servant, have spent a significant amount on several plots of virtual land in the metaverse called TCG World. Now, her intention is we're looking to buying plots of land for our children. I see absolutely becoming a money earner. So this is the great thing, is that people are investing for their children's future because it's obtainable, and also they see that money is going to be flowing into this ecosystem, especially smart money institutions, so much more. Continues on, metaverses like TCG World are designed to be collaborative virtual spaces where users can socialize, play, work, learn, and shop. She recognizes that the metaverse world, especially in TCG, is a great way for people to communicate and network with people across the world. Now, Lisa and Sydney is betting there's something in these predictions and that TCG World be one of those winners. One day, she says, she and her husband and her children, when they're grown up, will be working full-time in the metaverse. Again, so much bullishness around TCG World. Now, in November, a month after Facebook's announcement, Evans, the CEO of TCG World, put TCG World's first plots of virtual land up for sale. To date, and it's February, by the way, he sold over 16,000 plots. That's a total of $8 million. And again, the virtual land isn't live yet, and people are still pouring their money into it. And you can feel free to check out the rest of this article because it's just such good material. People are acquiring plots of land. Be sure to get yours too. Now, what's great about within the TCG world is that they actually have animals and creatures that are flocking around the areas within the TCG world. Know this, if you capture these animals, you're rewarded TCG coins. And as you can see here from these concept art designs, this is what we have to look forward to. And also, here are some other finished designs that show you what they could look like in the very end. So that's really cool. If you don't know what that looks like, in this video clip, it shows you how you're able to acquire these TCG tokens. So you can end up earning rewards, and maybe you can use that as in-game currency to buy more plots of land, or maybe even cash out and use that as US dollars to pay for Any personal bills that you have. Again, this is play to earn, and this is a metaverse. Why not get involved in this? Now let's talk about the TCG Coin 2.0. Now be sure to make sure to pick the ticker symbol TCG2. Don't confuse that. Now right now, at the time of this recording, it's around 32 cents. This could fluctuate up and down anytime. But know this, the market cap is very, very low. It's $39 million. That means this hasn't exploded just yet, and it will at some point. I expect, in my own prediction, again, not financial advice, just my own financial opinion, this market cap could definitely reach into the hundreds of millions, if not the 1 billion in the next 5 to 10 years. But within the 5 years or even the past 2 years, I could definitely see this market cap growing in the hundreds of millions. Know this as well, there's only 280 million, not billion, million in terms of token supply, max and total. And that's not a lot. That means maybe it could be a good time to accumulate right now, considering that the market is so low. Now, overall, in its total value over the time that's launched, the highest peak was around $1.36. Just imagine the discount you have right now as the market takes a breather in its entirety. Right now, it's doing pretty well, and I think that this is a great way to acquire it. Now, let's get into the token and how you can acquire it. So lately, Bitforex, if you're not familiar with Bitforex, is a great way to acquire gaming tokens. I used this Bitforex for the first time when I bought into Shiba Inu before Shiba Inu was actually public. But Bitforex is a great account to have, and you can buy the TCG coin there, and it was just listed recently. Now, when you sign up for an account, be sure to deposit some funds in here, but be sure not to send USDT. This is just my own personal opinion, because if you were to buy USDT somewhere and then send it to Bitforex, the fees are quite drastic in terms of the transaction fee. But here's a little secret trick. If you buy any BNB or Solana, right? If you buy any Binance coin or Solana coin, you can send that over to Bitforex for mad cheap. And the transaction fee would literally be less than 0.001 cent for each of them. So that transaction fee is cheap, it's fast, and it'll arrive in your account hopefully within the 5 to 30 minutes. Just keep that in mind. It does take a while. Now, when you deposit your SOL or your BNB, be sure to transfer that money into the spot account. And then when you transfer it into the spot account, this is your trading account. So that's where you can trade for BTC, or you can trade it for, say for instance with Solana, you can trade this for, I believe, USDT. So you can choose either one that you want. And when you sell it in either BTC or USDT, you can use that to buy TCG coin, right? So that's the one that you want to look out for. And TCG2 is the coin that you want to buy. So this is how you can acquire that token easily without having to pay any high transaction fees. So that is the tip that I have to give for you guys. So definitely accumulate. Now, other than that, here's another bullish news. Recently, TCG World has announced that their Platinum Forest and all of their Platinum lands, Asia, Farm, Northeast, this was originally 20 BNB literally just a couple weeks ago. And recently, they provided another last flash sale that I feel is a great opportunity if you want to get it for cheap. And right now, this is 12 BNB. Know this, before it was 12 BNB, it was 1 BNB. So this may be your only opportunity to acquire this largest part of land. And if you don't want to do that, you can always acquire the gold plots for just 1 BNB if it fits in your budget, or if you want to get a silver as well. Now, you can choose any plot of land that you would like to do. And there's so many different ways you can choose it. Sometimes you could choose it around these areas as well, which, you know, you can look for brands hoping to build here. And if you want to be close to anything, maybe you could be close to the Bored Ape Yacht Club, gallery, or maybe there's going to be some branding from clothing companies or other businesses that want to be put here. We don't know, but this is why you have to think about where you want to position yourself. Because if I were to go into the filters, right, and say, for instance, I want to look for on sale and say I want to do a platinum. So we're going to look here, just based on that image, so much of this dark area has been taken. That's how much land is being bought up. Not much is left, especially for the platinum, right? And another thing I want to show you is just recently on February 5th, TCG World had released an expanded map of their metaverse. That is right. And this is including, we have ski resorts, festivals, ancient ruins, and the beach. And so now you may want to rethink on where you want to allocate your land. So as we zoom into this photo, we'll see that there are multiple areas, right? You can either go here near the marina or beach club or the port, or you can go to the ancient ruins side where there's a golf course and an airport as well, and another airport. And then also over here, we notice that we have 2 new additions to the city, the main stadium and the public gallery. And so really it's up to you where you want to allocate your land, but definitely keep an equation that now this land resort on the right hand side has been built in, and the volcano has been built in, and the festival where maybe there are going to be live events, maybe music artists or famous celebrities will go here to perform. I mean, you got to keep this all in mind when you're allocating for land. Now, personally, I want to know your thoughts on where you think you're going to be allocating your land. So leave those comments down below if you can. So you got to keep in mind, be smart, make sure to do your own research and figure out where you think the best investment is and allocation for your land is. So keep that in mind. Now, the last thing I want to show you, which is the nook and cranny of this video and why you guys were staying and sticking around until the end. And that is simply this. Lately, the YouTube community with Cryptolution, a lot of you have commented here, and I really appreciate your comments. Jacob says, Cryptolution headquarters in TCG World would be amazing. Would be a great test to the concept overall of enabling other communities down the line to get lounges, clubs inside the game. This would really be an incredible first mover advantage for the project as a whole, in being more than just a game, but a place for players to hang out and network from around the world. 10 out of 10 idea. Looking forward to seeing the full implementation of how this turns out. The Real Ninja says, looking forward to a great community headquarters. I'm TCG World. Nothing but good info and good attitudes in this group. And Jawchuck says, yes, Cryptolution HQ, we need that. Finn says, Cryptolution HQ, let's make it happen. And also with Sneed Enye, I want to see a Cryptolution headquarters. By the way, you have cool videos. And last but not least, Anish Joshi says, Cryptolution HQ. And guys, I am excited to announce that I will be starting a Cryptolution headquarters in TCG World. That is right. It's coming soon. It's going to take hopefully a couple months, maybe sooner, I hope. But I am working closely with the TCG World team to getting this constructed. So guys, thank you so much for your support. Because of you, we have pushed it down this level, and I'm excited to be getting you guys to commute with me. We can all meet up here, and if you're into the GameFi industry or the Metaverse industry, this is a great place for us all to be meeting. And there's so many things I want to share with you right now, but unfortunately I cannot share those details because they're in development. But guys, with that said, let me know your comments down below what your thoughts are with TCG World. Are you excited for this discount of the platinum lands for 12 BNB? Are you also excited to buy maybe these plots of lands for your children, for your family, for their future, so that they can have residual income coming in? And also, are you excited that this token is now available on Bitforex? Do you have an account with it? If you haven't, be sure to use my referral link down below. Now guys, with that said, be sure to smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and I will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the Global Crypto Assets Exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.